This video explains how to create a booking request when a large group of candidates need to be created. Creating a booking request involves 3 steps. Step 1 is create a booking, Step 2 is create potential candidates, and Step 3 is submit the booking request. In order to create a booking, click Bookings. Click Create. Select the company in which you would like to create the booking. Populate the booking name field with a name that aligns to this booking request. For example, populate the name of the role. The booking contact is the person who would be contacted should there be any questions regarding this booking request. This is generally the person who creates the booking. Dependent on your company setup, you may have the option to select a report release contact for this booking. A report release contact is the person who will be notified once a candidate's report is ready to be generated. The human resources contact is the person in HR who is responsible for this assessment request, for example HRBP or HR manager. Dependent on your team structure, this may or may not be the same person as the booking contact. The line manager contact is the person responsible for initiating this assessment request. It is important that these contacts are populated for communication and reporting purposes from RoleFit. Search for and select the relevant contacts from the lists. If the contact's name doesn't appear on the list, scroll to the bottom, and click Create Contact. Populate the contact's details. And click Save. You will only need to do this once. The finance contact is the person who is responsible for managing the payment for this booking. Additional contact can be used for any recipients of reports over and above the previously listed contacts. This is a multi-select field, so you are able to select more than one contact in this list. Finance and additional contact are optional fields and only need to be populated if applicable. Search for and select the relevant contacts from the lists. If the contact's name doesn't appear on the list, scroll to the bottom, and click Create Contact. Populate the contact's details. And click Save. You will only need to do this once. Dependent on your company settings, you may see the level of assessment field. If relevant, select the level of assessment from the list. If appropriate, populate the purchase order number for this booking. If relevant, select the cost center from the list. If the list is empty, you will need to populate the cost center when creating the potential candidate. Dependent on your company settings, you may see the position grade field. If relevant, select the position grade from the list. Based on your company language, you may see department or business unit. Populate this field with the department or business unit name. Based on your company language, you may see position assessed or role. Populate this field with the name of the role for which candidates in this booking are being assessed. Depending on your company setup, you may have the option to indicate whether the candidate can receive feedback prior to approval. Candidate feedback is generally used for selection decisions, and there are 2 options for candidate feedback. Firstly, candidate feedback does not require approval, indicates that the candidate may receive assessment feedback whether a selection decision has been made by the hiring manager. Alternatively, candidate feedback requires approval, indicates that the candidate may only receive assessment feedback after a selection decision has been made by the hiring manager. Select the candidate feedback option aligned to your process. Click Save. The Bulk Create Potential Candidates function enables you to create multiple potential candidates simultaneously. The process for bulk creating potential candidates involves downloading, populating, and then uploading a sample file. If you have just created a booking, you will be navigated to the potential candidate screen. Should you wish to access potential candidates at a later stage, from the booking screen, click Potential Candidates in the row of the relevant booking. To bulk create potential candidates, click Upload. Take note of the instructions which offer a guideline of the mandatory and formatting requirements for each of the fields in the columns of the sample file. At minimum, name, surname, email address and cell number are always mandatory fields and will need to be populated. Pay special attention to your instructions table for other mandatory fields that will also need to be populated in order to successfully create the potential candidates when uploading the sample file. Formatting certain fields is also important in order to successfully create the potential candidates when uploading the sample file. For example, cell number needs to be strictly in a numerical format, such as 082, 123, 4567. While some fields may not be mandatory, if you do wish to capture this information, formatting is still important. For example, assessment type must be in an exact match to one of the options listed in the instructions table in order to successfully create the potential candidates when uploading the sample file. The instructions table is based on your company setup, and there may be fields that appear in your company that are not included in this video. Such fields will, however, appear in the instructions table on your Rollfit profile. Please use your instructions table to assist you in populating the sample file. Click Download to download the sample file. Ensure to save the file in a location on your computer where you will be able to find it later. Populate the sample file with the relevant potential candidate details, one potential candidate per row. Once you are ready to upload the sample file onto Rollfit, click in the File Name field to browse for, and select your saved sample file. Click Save to upload. Rollfit will indicate the number of successful potential candidates created as well as the number of potential candidates that failed to be created. If any potential candidates failed to be created, a pop-up summary will indicate the first 5 potential candidates which failed to upload. For the full failure report, click Download the full report. Alternatively, the full failure report is available in the Documents folder of the booking should you need to refer to it at a later stage. To access the report in this case, click the Booking shortcut and you will be navigated to the booking screen. Search for the relevant booking from the booking screen, ensuring the period covers the date on which the booking was created. Click Upload Documents. Click Download to access the full failure report. The failure report indicates the number of potential candidates created, as well as the number which failed to upload in the rows with missing data field. These potential candidate failures are shown in the table below. The reason the potential candidate failed to be created is given in the error description column. In order to successfully create these potential candidates, you will need to create a new sample file with updated, complete information for the potential candidates. This will then need to be uploaded to Rollfit, following the same process as the original sample file. To view the successfully created potential candidates, click the potential candidate for your booking shortcut and you will be navigated to the potential candidate screen. To view or edit a potential candidate, click Edit. The information captured in the sample file has been captured in each potential candidate's profile. You will also see that each potential candidate has inherited the relevant information populated in the booking, such as the department and role. However, you are able to edit the potential candidate details if necessary. Ensure to click Save. You are also able to delete a potential candidate. If required, click Delete. Click the thumbs up to confirm deletion. It is important to note that editing and deleting potential candidates is only available before submitting the booking request. Click the Booking shortcut and you will be navigated to the booking screen. If not at the top of your list, search for the relevant booking. Your booking status will be set to open up until you have submitted the booking request. While the booking status is open, click Edit should you wish to edit the booking. Should you wish to edit your potential candidates, click Potential Candidates. Should you wish to upload any relevant documents to this booking, for example, a job specification, click Documents. Browse and select the required document. Add a comment for further information. Click Upload. Click the Booking shortcut and you will be navigated to the booking screen. Once you are ready to submit the booking request, click Submit for processing. Click the thumbs up to confirm submission of the booking request. An email notification of your booking request submission will be sent to the assessment personnel, responsible for processing booking requests. You will also receive this email notification on submission of the booking request. The status of your booking request will now be updated to submitted while the booking awaits processing. As each potential candidate within this booking is processed, the status of your booking request will indicate the number of processed potential candidates. Once all potential candidates have been processed in this booking, you will see that the status of your booking request will change to processed. For more information about how to track the assessment progress of the candidates who were processed in your booking request, see the tracking video. If at a later stage, you would like to use the same details within a previously created booking, you can clone that booking. A new booking request will be created with all the previously populated booking information. Potential candidates, however, will not clone with the booking. You can edit the booking details as required. Click Save. You can follow the previously outlined steps to create potential candidates and submit your new booking. Once submitted, the booking request cannot be edited. You can, however, send a booking update request for the booking before the booking has been processed. To send a booking update request, click View in the row of the relevant booking. Populate the booking update request field with any relevant changes you would like to send to the assessments administrator. For example, deadline for assessments is COB Wednesday. Click Send. An email notification of your booking update request will be sent to the assessment personnel responsible for processing booking requests. You will also receive this email notification on submission of the booking update request.